Gee whiz, I'm early. Wow, where's everyone else?
Oh my days. I finally made it on time, man.
You're not on time, you're late.
Whatever.
I thought I was never gonna get here, honestly. Like,
You guys are so late. Look at the timer.
I'm that late.
You're so late. It's out.
Okay, but it's not that late.
Late is unacceptable.
Yeah.
What's up, scholars? Welcome to the #SEO Summers Podcast, where we're going to tell you everything you're going to need to know to survive your future semesters in SEO by our actual scholars themselves. We're the hosts,
Ariel?
Justin,
I'm Jonathan.
I'm Nirvana.
and we're going to tell you the 3 things that you're going to need to do.
Hey guys, and welcome to the DFS podcast, Dear Future Scholars podcast. And we're your hosts, Philip,
Tima, and
Gwen, and we're all SEO scholars. Today we'll be diving into the fun, rigorous, and stressful life as an SEO scholar.
in this one and only episode, we will be taking a look at some of the things the SEO scholars do in and out of SEO, their experiences and stories.
Before we get started, let me tell you what SEO stands for. SEO stands for Sponsors for Educational Opportunity. This program was started in the 60s to help smart kids like us, the best of the best, maybe get out the hood and get to our prime where we really could be. My first tip would probably be to step out of your comfort zone, I think I would probably say this because in my experience, I really had to step out of what I thought I wanted to do and who I thought I was when I got to the program. If I would have never stepped out of my comfort zone, we would have never spoken. I would not have a best friend right now. That's tragic. So just step out of your comfort zone, talk to new people, because what's the worst that can happen? They don't say anything? They're not gonna do that, because everybody feels the same way at this program.
Mine's kind of similar to yours. My tip is finding your people. When in the first day in SEO, I was really nervous and hungry and anxious because it was the first day of Ramadan and I hadn't eaten the whole day. There was this girl who sat next to me. We went through it together, we comforted each other, calm down. And by the end of it, we became really close friends. Have you guys ever experienced anything that made you guys realize the importance of time management?
Yes, I have actually. Around the beginning of March, our first weekday in SEO, I was on my way here and I stopped to get lunch even though I knew that we were going to be late. When I left, it was raining and I had never been to the SEO office before. I was asking people for directions. About 10 minutes later, I finally made it. And overall, I realized that if I had just planned properly, I should have left school earlier. So SEO has taught me to use time management in my real life situations and also in my academic life too.
Was Wendy's meal worth it?
Yes.
I want to really emphasize on what Jonathan said because I have similar stories on how I made my friends. Another classmate that I kind of always wanted to talk to him, but I never really brought myself to talk to him. So one day I mentioned sports, and that's what we bonded over. We bonded over soccer. We found out that we both liked it, and that's the rest. The rest is history.
I also think that another relationship that you guys should be building is with your PMs. A PM stands for a program manager. A program manager is the boss of each cohort. You kind of need to get on their good side, so that if you need a day off or you have an emergency, you can really they can say yes to you because they understand what you're going through.
One time after SEO, it was a sunny day out, and I was ready to go home and just do my homework. But then my friends texted me, being like, "Do you want to hang out?" And since the classes were pretty easy, I thought the homework was gonna be easy too. I went and did the homework, but when I checked the homework out, it was super duper long. So I had stayed up for 2 o'clock in the morning and had no time to sleep. For me, things I have to experience them to learn. And if I don't experience them, I will never grow as a person.
Everyone in the program has felt the same way at one time or another. And the things it takes is, finding your people, building good relationships with not only other people, but
Your teachers.
yes, your
instructors.
teachers, your PMs, everybody.
With that being said, we the scholars hope that this episode could help at least one of you out there prepping for your #SEO Summer. Alright guys, that's a wrap on today's episode.
Remember, guys, early is on time is late, and late is unacceptable.